All right, so what I've got here is the Unifun 20000mAh battery. This is an external battery that's capable of providing 2 amps to charge your mobile devices, your cell phone, your tablet, or whatever else you can try and hook this up to. Now, if you're not familiar with the rating, 20,000 milliamp hours is 20 amp hours. So this is a fairly hefty battery. It's blue, as you can see, very bright, easy to find, and hefty. Weighs quite a bit. Now, when I got this, it was almost charged. It took about 2.5 hours to get it fully charged to that last mark. And when I've drained this down a few times, it does take an entire evening and into the next day to charge this guy up. So don't expect really fast recovery time when you're charging this up. Make sure you charge it with plenty of time to spare before you start out on your trip or wherever you're going. Now, this is a 20,000 milliamp hour unit, and this right here is another 20,000 milliamp hour unit. This is the Unifun, I don't know, some other brand basically, but this guy is slightly lighter than the Unifun, and I get about one more charge, maybe 1.5 more charges out of this than I do out of the Unifun. Now, does that mean that this one is better? Well, this was $35, maybe $40. This one was much cheaper than that. So for the difference in charging potential between these two, it's not that much difference if you're willing to give up the price. What I was a little disappointed with is that this is actually heavier than the other unit. So it does weigh a little bit more if you're backpacking or something like that and you want to reduce your weight. You might spend the extra money to get one that's lighter and provides a little bit more charge. Otherwise, for the price, it's a pretty good battery unit. Not really fond of blue per se, but again, it does make it really easy to find in your pack or whatever. The unit itself comes with a cable, a little USB cable. However, I normally use my Samsung cable. I don't really trust a lot of these cables that come with these batteries because they aren't very good. They don't have really thick wire in them a lot of times, so you may not get that full turbo charging on your Samsung device. Otherwise, this thing is pretty decent for the price. I'd say 4 stars. If it charged more times than my other unit, I'd give it 5 stars. So that's the Unifun 20,000 milliamp hour battery charge unit.